Won an NCAA title, standing in his way, U20 world champion Marcus Blaze. And in this rivalry, of late, it's been Marcus with the advantage.
Yeah, this is the match most people have been waiting to see. We missed it, and we didn't get an opportunity to see it at the US Open with Ben Davino beating Jax Forrest in the semifinals, and then having Marcus Blaze sitting in the finals here to Final X, but we have it here today. We're so excited for the opportunity to watch this match. And you know, matchups are so important, and one of the things that we saw with Jax Forrest in the NCAA finals is he said, sometimes you can't be funky, sometimes you just got to win clean. We'll see which version of himself he decides to display today.
Very interested in this opening minute here at 61. Who sets the tone right away? Jax Forrest in the blue, Marcus Blaze in the white, gold, and red. Snap right away as you see Jax darting from space. Jax from Johnstown, Pennsylvania, wrestling at Oklahoma State. Blaze, Perrysburg, Ohio. Perrysburg High School. Just finished a great true freshman year for the Nittany Lions. Big Ten finalist, placing 4th at the national tournament. Jax Forrest, the champion there. And maybe the most discussed weight class all year long.
And there's some guys who aren't here who we believe are cut from the same cloth as these guys. Guys like Aaron Seidel and Ben Davino. And what I know about Jax is he has a variety of profiles that he can operate within to reveal his best wrestling. Right? If he can throw chaotic wrestling at you and get into a bunch of dicey positions. He can be really disciplined with his hands and feet. Marcus Blaze is a well-studied, well-rehearsed individual as well. Very good positioning, keeps his elbows home. These guys have seen one another enough and to know exactly what the other has.
Blaze warned for passivity. Forrest been threatening from space. No truly committed attacks, I would say, at this point, but Jax setting a slightly more offensive tone. Now a short offense position. Both wrestlers wrestling from their knees, back up to their feet they go. Opening 90 seconds. Oh, almost timed the whistle there, Jax Forrest.
U17 world champion, 2022 U20 world bronze medalist, 2023 U20
Jax kind of pawing at both sides. Faking that right-handed single. There it goes the other way. And Blaze gonna get put on the clock.
He's so precise with his movements. Watch the way Blaze catches hands out of the air. Right, he's almost like Mr. Miyagi catching a fly with chopsticks. He can catch fingers and hands out of the air from any position, and he never really allows himself to get extended. He runs down corners extremely well with his counter offense, so you've got to get out of dodge quickly when you attack. Finds himself on the clock, and he doesn't really take any concerted effort. He's quite all right with conceding the first point of the match, knowing it won't hurt him.
So Jax strikes first with the shot clock point, up 1-0, 37 to go in this opening period. A pretty low-scoring match thus far. Elbow off there, and there's another shot from Jax Forrest. Blaze brought his pristine positioning to Final X here. Not a lot of opportunities yet for Jax. Final 13 here, underhook on that left side for Marcus Blaze. And as you mentioned, Blaze getting those hands, getting those wrists of Jax Forrest, and that's gonna do it for a first period. Not one true exchange there. No one got anything close to a score other than the shot clock, Jordan.
Well, Jax Forrest sent a bunch of shots Blaze's way, and Blaze sent a couple of counters, but he's just really tactical. He's not going to do anything that he doesn't have to, risk if he knows that there's a possibility of him not being able to convert. as long as the score is close, Marcus Blaze feels safe. He has an awesome sprint that he can put together at the end of the match. I'd like to see him be more offensive here at the start of this second period, or else he's likely going to find himself on the clock again.
Jax sets the tone early, pops both shoulders with his hands, trying to get a little more offense going. Blaze, as you mentioned, his timing, picking spots, what he's well known for. See if he can find his way to a leg in this second period as Jax Forrest continues to pursue. That's the closest he's been, but a good recovery from Marcus Blaze.
And
Another shot, he's in deep. Whizzer here for Marcus Blaze. Jax loses the foot.
Look at the flexibility. Rubber knee there from Marcus Blaze, and you're likely gonna see him get put on the clock again here shortly, but here's the beauty of it. It really doesn't matter. He's still, even if he gives up a secondary passivity point, a takedown still wins this match.
Short offense position here. This is where Marcus Blaze is the biggest threat, but Forrest able to recover. You saw that was the first real concerted effort from Marcus to score. When he gets that angle for short offense, he does a great job of running around. Not able to do so as Blaze goes on the clock here. Sometimes you see the shot clocks alternate, but if they feel one guy is just being significantly more passive, they will go back-to-back shot clocks. That's what the officials have elected to do here. 10 seconds from Jax scoring his second point.
Jax clearly the aggressor throughout the entirety of this match. There's a nice ankle pick attempt by Marcus Blaze. He's picking up his speed a little bit.
2-0, Jax the lead. A pair of shot clock points, as Jordan mentioned earlier. A takedown or any two-point move would put Blaze in the lead as he's got Jax Forrest in the zone. Jax holding onto that elbow tight as he can, does not want to give up any scores from this position. Blaze trying to find an opportunity, but they blow it dead. Back to center, minute 27 to go.
Jax Forrest wisely sat on his heels there with toes dug. Most guys get pushed around in the danger zone when they drop down to their knees. He somehow planted himself, had leverage enough to not give up any ground in that position.
Now Forrest on the shot clock. So Blaze could come within one. Blaze continuing to grab those wrists, grab those hands. Will he follow it up with a leg attack? Final 10 of the shot clock. Underhook. See the level change there from Marcus Blaze. Not able to get on a committed attack yet as it goes 2-1. Now 1 point for Blaze would put him in the lead via criteria. 39 to go. Blaze picking up his pace. He knows he needs to get a point. He's got 36 to do it. In on the foot. Cleared out by Jax Forrest. Keeps the elbow. Now coming up. Furious pace here from Marcus Blaze, trying to find an opportunity to score. And once again on his knees is Jax Forrest.
Oh.
Tough position. Underhook to the single. In good position is Marcus Blaze. And he's
That's going to be two. And we've got one here, which effectively he takes the lead.
So 2-2, no takedown.
They're not going to challenge because it's too risky here.
You don't want to challenge out of the lead. So one. Jax Forrest needs 1 point. He's got 18 seconds to do it. He's got to send it here, Jordan. There's a shot. He's got him towards the zone. Good job by Blaze, circling back up in the middle.
Blaze has got to stay centered here. You can't run too much in evade position.
Caution what? Offered. No way.
No way.
White paddle by the
white
judging chair. Now we're back to action. 5 seconds to go. Bringing him to the edge. Blaze gonna squeeze.
Wow.
Hold. Match one. Marcus Blaze.
What a performance. What a performance. You know, in a game where we've gotten so adjusted to the buzzsaw style, go get him, go be offensive, go take him down a bunch. How about the master strategist? The guy with his shot selection, but he was able to go get Jax late, hold him off from a barrage of shots, and then go get him late for the match-deciding takedown.
Back at it we go in the red, Jax Forrest, in the blue, Marcus Blaze. We'll see the tactic from Jax Forrest, solving the puzzle. Marcus Blaze opening this guy up. It's a challenge for anyone in the world, and last match, it was a challenge for Jax Forrest. Right to left attack there from Marcus Blaze, falls short. And you see, Jax is trying to get that right hand on the elbow of Marcus Blaze, and Marcus just not letting him even get close to it as he looks for that slide by. Not been close.
Nice, he keeps those elbows wedged in between his hips and stays extremely close.
Jax gets in the eye there for a second. They'll take a quick break. Opening 45 here. Shot there from Marcus Blaze. I wonder if the way he scored is going to get him a little more offensive this match as Jax holds onto that elbow while Marcus tries to run around. Knee in a kickstand for Jax, and they'll blow it dead minute in.
And Marcus Blaze is really good from that short offense position. When he gets to the front headlock, you'll notice he slams shoulder, frees his arm, and typically starts to run either underhook or looking for some reattacks himself.
Jax continuing to attack. There's no question he's changed levels and fired more than anyone in this matchup, but he's not been close. And now looking to drag, run the angle is Marcus, not there though. Indicating towards Marcus Blaze right now. Marcus doesn't mind giving up a shot clock point.
And your first passivity on Blaze.
Minute 18 to go here.
Both competitors with
As Blaze on the shot clock now. Hard club there from Jax Forrest, trying to get a little more physical this time. Elbow control there, not able to generate an attack as Jax Forrest. Hands up in the air, now they break free again. Jax strikes first, 1-0 with the shot clock.
and first point on the board with the activity period expiration.
Blaze okay with conceding that point. He's looking pick.
35 seconds to go in the period.
Sweep counter offense. They spend a lot of the match in the finger fight here, which is where Blaze is good. Look at how quickly Jax recovers. He knows that when he misses, Blaze is running corner. He's got to get out of dodge quickly.
Why can't he get to legs, Jax?
Well, he's really not penetrating. A lot of what he does is just knee pound reach with expectation that his partner's going to fall into his attack. But Marcus Blaze, if you notice, he doesn't really move forward when he's wrestling. He just stays planted. He stays put, so he can move laterally and backwards really quickly and effectively.
One period down, 1 point on the board. It's for Jax Forrest. We'll see how the shot clock plays out. It feels like that's going to play a huge role in this matchup where neither guy seems to be able to score much offensively. As you see Jax Forrest with his corner, David Taylor and Jimmy Kennedy. There's a look at Marcus Blaze, U20 world champion last year. And we're back underway in this all-important second period. In match number 2, Jax Forrest has to win this match or Marcus Blaze is on the world team.
And it seems like the ultimate redemption for a guy like Marcus Blaze, considering he finished 4th at the NCAA tournament. Heralded as one of the best recruits in that class.
Now we're in another exchange here for Marcus. Jax has done a good job for the most part in these short offense positions that get stalemated yet again. It's unbelievable to see an NCAA podium look so much like the domestic podium as well, which is what we're seeing here. You had guys like Aaron Seidel and Ben Davino, great freestyle seasons as well at this weight class. That represents the top 4 at the national tournament.
And these guys, no strangers to the world stage already, making many age group world teams. And you know, they're very prepared. Typically, when you see guys looking for their first or second experience on the world team, you seem to be a little cautious and nervous because they're fairly green at the international level. But you know, both of these guys, whoever wins this match is likely going to go on to medal at Worlds.
Marcus Blaze now.
And just like that, it's 1-1. Marcus Blaze into the lead with that shot clock.
And Blaze digging that underhook well on that right side. Look at him pressure, push. Toes are dug from Jax Forrest. And man, what great flexibility he has sitting in that front headlock defense position to not give up that push out, give very little ground there.
Shot again from Jax Forrest. And will we see Marcus go back on the shot clock? Another shot from Jax Forrest, continuing to attack. And Marcus is in fact going on the shot clock.
Wow.
He'll have 30 seconds to score.
That was fast, Christian.
It was quick. I think they want to get it out of the way now and give, you don't want to do it with 40 seconds and you kind of, you know, make the guy run out of time. It's my guess. Underhook for Marcus Blaze. Jax Forrest recovering. Jax in a position here now. Marcus Blaze again trying to run around. 6 seconds remaining on that shot clock. Key exchange here. Can Marcus Blaze score?
He's got the toe here on that right side, but the flexibility,
that's crazy,
of Jax Forrest.
How do you recover there? And recover he does. Jax Forrest leading 2-1. He's got to stay engaged here. And now shot from Blaze, and Jax capitalizes. Takedown and a turn. Blowing it wide open here is Jax Forrest. 5-point lead, 25 seconds to go. Little smirk there from Jax Forrest. He knows he's knocking on the door, forcing a third match.
Yep, he could see it. It was the first guy who made a mistake was gonna lose this match, and Jax Forrest weathers the storm. And just like that, blows the match open. We're going to match 3 here.
And now he smells it. Another shot here for Jax Forrest, but good recovery from Marcus Blaze. Jax finds the leg. Sitting on top is Marcus Blaze. He knows this one's over, and he's gonna have to go to a third match. Jax takes this one, and he says one more. He gives a little Trent Hidley punch to the head.
Man, we got 3 matches already going to a trilogy tonight. I don't remember the last time we've had 3 go to 3.
There goes
and we're
Jax.
not even done yet. Jax is fired. It really
Unbelievable.
is. Like, you know, some guys you're like, man, it's just competition. I'm not sure these guys like one another. You know, it's
a little chippy.
It's hard because there's only one spot, and they both want it, and they both believe in themselves, and they have superior skills.
There's a shot right away. Marcus Blaze in on a high crotch, trying to duck his head underneath, and that's what he does. But this is where Jax can be so dangerous as he looks for a crotch lift.
Oh, he's got the cradle. He's got it.
What can Jax do with his cradle? Marcus Blaze defending well as Jax stepped out.
That's got to be 1 point red first.
They're going to say 1 blue. 1 blue confirmed.
Really?
So Jax strikes first, counters the score, locks up the cradle. That could have been a lot worse for Marcus Blaze.
100%. You got to count that as a victory there. He's fortunate.
And looked like a hand to the face of Jax Forrest. They stop it before the attack. Opening 20 seconds. It's a good shot from Marcus Blaze. You feel like you can go back there, potentially navigate that finish, but does that make you even more cautious as they stop it yet again?
I like Blaze's pace right now. He's doing more than we've seen him do in the last 2 matches.
Elbow control on that left side for Marcus Blaze as they're ear to ear. You wonder if it will ever even be able to see an attempt of Jax Forrest from his slide by. It feels like Marcus Blaze has shut that down entirely.
Yeah, too disciplined with his hands. He's not going to really push into him. He's not going to send an insane amount of pressure unless he has him underneath. The only time that Marcus pressures forward is once he finds himself in the front headlock position.
Marcus wrestling a lot of this match from a square stance. Hard right leg lead there for Jax Forrest. Different tactics, different positioning from both of these guys. But one thing you note about that square stance is now we see a 2-on-1 here for Marcus Blaze. He's hustling. Man, Jax is so hard to run around.
Goes for it. Nothing there. Only 1-0 on the scoreboard, but the action doesn't reflect it. It's been an action-packed first period.
This is going to be a tough pace for these guys to sustain also. Both these guys been ultra aggressive opening. Jax has really attacked consistently throughout the series, but been coming up short in terms of getting to legs.
First passivity warning on Marchico.
No one's gone on the clock yet. No one will go on the clock in this first period as you see Marcus punch that hard underhook, drop into a knee. Is Jax Forrest recovering well? He gets that elbow. And Marcus has really gotten to that position. That's his go-to position where he scores so many points. And Jax has really been able to shut that down with the exception of that late score in the first match. Back to that underhook. Blaze has been able to get to that, and he pulls him down again. It feels like at one of these times he might be able to run around, but let's see. Jax digging toes, controlling that elbow. First period done. 1-0 on the scoreboard. I think it was 1-0 at the break in the first two matches as well, Jordan.
Yep, that's right. And so we'll look to see Jax Forrest likely go on the clock in the second period of this match, giving Marcus Blaze an opportunity to take the lead by criteria. We haven't seen a lot of risk taken while on the shot clock. We realize that the shot clock point, although powerful seemingly in the moment, it really hasn't had a ton of influence on any of our matches.
All right, back underway. Second period, Jax Forrest, Marcus Blaze. Snap from Marcus Blaze, looking to run around. Jax pursuing, trying to get that step out, can't get it. Finger fight, they got their hands in the air. They're indicating towards Marcus Blaze here. We'll see if they ultimately hit him for passivity as they're now in the dead center of the mat as you see the official indicating towards Marcus. Marcus warned for passivity, and he is on the shot clock, Jordan.
Again, for the second time in this match, and Jax Forrest has been the evident aggressor here. Blaze is taking the one shot where he got deep in on the single leg. Forrest countered and got to the cradle, only gave up one step out there. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Throws the head to the outside as Jax Forrest.
We're
scrambling again.
And look at Blaze try to get his forehead into the inner thigh.
That's how you do
Jax Forrest. He shelves the leg. Jax may be in danger here. Switches off, and they give the initial two.
I think you bricked
We got white paddle on the side here.
Now what's the call here? 2 on the gut. 4-1 is on the scoreboard now for Marcus Blaze.
Well, it looked like Jax kind of
stopped wrestling.
Yeah, he fell asleep at the wheel here as he's looking to get confirmation from the opposite referee, and Marcus never stops.
Savvy wrestling from Marcus Blaze. Now Jax Forrest in a pretty big hole, looking to run around here. Almost has it, not giving up on it is Marcus Blaze as Jax Forrest. You can imagine he's gonna empty the clip here. Now what's gonna be the call? Caution 1 red for 2 hands on the head there, and they're gonna conference on this. So they're not gonna conference.
And this has gotten ugly in a hurry here.
5-1 now.
Now leads 3-1, just over 2 minutes left.
Finger fight now, underhook left side. Jax looking for that swing single. He is really, for as well as he's attacked legs, this is it. Indeed.
Wow.
The limp knee of Marcus Blaze has made an appearance a couple times in this match. Pulling on the head, Marcus Blaze, such a good match manager at this point. He got his big scores, the 2-2. Another shot there.
Again, look at how he catches hands, Christian.
so consistently.
He's fishing for hands out of the air, and it's just so disruptive for Jax because you've got to continuously restart your sequence. You need an anchor, whether tricep, wrist, collar, and he's catching wrist every time on entry, and he just makes it really difficult for his opponents to get a clean shot off.
Just a positional masterpiece from Marcus Blaze, tactically smart. Got to the legs more consistently this match. He's 9 seconds away as they're gonna hit him for attention. Caution in 1. That point's gonna go up 5-2, but might be too little too late for Jax Forrest. 5 seconds to go. And he's continuing, and that's gonna do it. Marcus Blaze took 3 matches, but Blaze gets it done. 61 kilogram world teamer redemption for Marcus Blaze.
His style is built for freestyle. That's the game changer. He's so disciplined in his stance. He's hard to score on. He's a great scrambler. He's very patient in his stance. He knows how to play the game well. He's a grand master of this thing. Beautiful work.
And you see a big celebration. Marcus Blaze hugging Cody and Cale Sanderson, his coaches at Penn State. The normally very stoic, you know, we talked about James Green stoic, also Marcus Blaze, but when you make that world team, what's that emotion like, Jordan?
Relief, lots of relief. You just think about, man, going into this weekend, you're planning your summer around how you perform this evening. Everything you're gonna do from your training camps in the summer to your fall. And these guys wrestled their butts off today. I mean, look at what Marcus Blaze was able to do. Ran him down early in the first match, lost the second, but came back and stayed disciplined here. And even after this sequence, Jax momentarily stops wrestling. He has the wits about him to continue and look for a trap arm gut. Beautiful wrestling.
Huge congrats